The news this week on a possible legislative fix for DACA was fast and confusing, and it really shows the importance of being careful with your sources of information and making sure that you understand the process. On Wednesday night, the news was all over that President Trump and congressional Democratic leaders had reached a deal for a law to preserve DACA, to give it a legislative fix, together with some border security measures, but not including the wall. By Thursday morning, there was already dispute over whether or not there even had been a deal reached, or if so, what was in it. To top it off, the president stated that congressional Republican leaders were on board with wanting to find a legislative fix to save the DACA program, but the congressional Republican leaders themselves didn't sound so sure about that. Meanwhile, there have been at least 4 different versions of legislation introduced to try to provide some sort of ongoing legal status to people who currently have DACA. It's too early to know if any of these proposals are going to become law, and it's too early to know what exactly will be in a law to save or fix DACA if one is even passed. You have to remember that when you're dealing with legislation in the United States, nothing is over until it's over. No law is final until it has been passed by Congress and signed by the president. And only at that point are we going to know what's in it, what the content is, and what other things might be attached to it. Now, obviously, everyone wants to know what's going to happen, and they want this information soon, especially the 800,000 young people with DACA whose lives have been upended over the last few weeks. But it's important that you only make decisions based on good, solid, reliable information. So if anybody tells you that there's some sort of new law that's going to fix the problems with DACA, don't believe it until you've investigated it for yourself and made sure that the information is reliable. And above all, don't give any money or any personal information to anyone who tells you that there's a new fix for DACA or a new program that you can apply for, unless you've looked into it yourself and you feel satisfied and know that it's true and correct. Now, we'll continue to update you through these videos from the discussions on DACA and any potential laws as they go forward. And if there is a new law passed that is going to provide some sort of status or path forward for dreamers, we'll make sure that you know about it quickly and accurately. In the meantime, if you have any questions about immigration, or if you have an immigration case that you need to speak to us about, please feel free to contact us at area code 423-402-0608 or through our website at www.lesterlaw.org. You can always like our Facebook page or to subscribe to us on YouTube so that you'll get these videos on an ongoing basis and you'll keep up to date on immigration news. So, as always, stay strong, stay safe, be careful, and we'll see you next time.